the Parent Cafe Workshop Series gets underway in 1 week. It's a chance for parents to find support and build community. All 3 workshops will take place from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. on the last Thursday of the month, January through March. Community Partnership of Southeast Missouri is hosting them, located on South Sprigg Street in Cape Girardeau. Organizers say there will be dinner, door prizes, and free childcare. There is no cost to attend, but you must register by calling the number on your screen. We'll show that again in just a few minutes. Now, joining me now is Amy Loomis McDonald. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. So what is your role with CPSEMO?
Well, I oversee all the early childhood programs. We cover 22 counties, and Parent Cafe is something we've been doing since 2018. I've done a lot of parent education in my career, and when we started doing Parent Cafe, the reason I love it is it's peer-to-peer learning. If you're a parent, I don't know, are you a parent?
Yes.
Okay, so see, I'm still a parent because God has a sense of humor. I'm a foster adopt, and I have guardianship now of a 6 and an 11-year-old. And let's face it, it's hard to be a parent. It is hard, yeah. And so Parent Cafe is a great way for parents to come together face-to-face and interact with each other and really learn through peer-to-peer support, reflection, and then we build upon the 5 protective factors. And like talking about the snow, where are resources if you need a resource? What's appropriate for your child to be doing? How do you model being a good friend to your child? Things you might not have thought about, especially if you're a new parent. And mainly what we're looking for too is parents that step up and want to be community leaders and be parent advocates for Southeast Missouri. Because I do a lot of talking with our legislators. We're very lucky to have very supportive legislators here in Southeast Missouri, but a lot of decisions in our state are made in Jeff City, and we, being from Southeast Missouri, need to come and represent because what works in St. Louis doesn't necessarily work down here in Cape, in Southeast Missouri. So Parent Cafe is kind of my way to plant seeds and grow those parent leaders, and that's what's been so rewarding over the years, is seeing my parent leaders come to these Parent Cafes on night 1 and really don't know what they're getting into and love it and love being advocates for other parents and step up and even go on with me to the Capitol and talk to legislators about what are some barriers we need here in Southeast Missouri.
Now, how important is it to have an event like this here in the area?
It's huge because I think what I find now, since I've been a parent for so long, is that parents do not get a chance to meet face to face and just talk about being a parent. And what's great about having these at agencies like CPSEMO is that not only can we feed you, so we'll feed the whole family, and then the kids go in another room and they're safe and play and they free childcare. And if you're lucky, we give away pretty cool door prizes. So overall, we try to make it fun because, I mean, being a parent is stressful and you need a chance to just breathe and have a minute and know you're not the only one that feels overwhelmed at times.
Yes, definitely. Well, thank you so much
for
taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you.
And here's that number to call to reserve your spot at Parent Cafe. The free series of workshops for parents kicks off in 1 week at CPSEMO in Cape Girardeau. We'll have more details at KFES12.com after the show.